I tell you today, well, I'm getting fucked up, bro.
What is going on today?
It is Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. Bitch, I'm about
Why did that feel racially charged?
I'm about to get up, bro. I'm about to go.
Wait, y'all can't see this. This in here with a luchador mask on. Are you going like with that mask on?
Yes. I'm going in there drunk. I'm about to go in that bitch and turn the up, bro.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, bro. I don't give a
I forgot today was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would. I'm going. I'm going to a couple places.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
This is about to be a day.
Oh yeah, I already called my pops and was just like, hey, just in case if I get locked up, I'll give you a call. I told my girl, she was just like, your dad don't know my number, does he? She was just like, I was like, no, you don't. I was like, but no, he got me. He got me.
If I get locked up, this about to be the last pie y'all ever get.
Probably. It is what it is. It's more shit on the internet.
So after this part, I'll be starting my own thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I was here for Willie. I'm gone.
Get the Lenny standalone analytical pod.
The intricacies of Naruto.
Coffee with Lenny.
Oh, that's hard. It's not that hard.
No,
my own shit would be Lenny's Lounge.
That sounds so much like the show I used to watch as a kid. It was like the Lyricist Lounge.
That was the thing.
Yeah, that's where Diana Ross's daughter. You know what I'm talking about. She was on Girlfriends.
Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah, that's where I first saw her. She was on a show called the Lyricist Lounge Show. And
why was she there?
This was back in the day.
Lyricist Lounge would make me think they'd be interviewing to have
No,
lyrics.
they was doing skits and rhyming. Every skit was rapping. Like one jump was a boxing skit and was losing the first round because he was just out rapping them. And then the second jump, that smoked that jump. He said, I'm too hard to contest these skills. And then he said, shut up while you hear my commandments. Thou could not contest these skills. I'm too raw. Open your mouth and give me back my testy kills. I was like, good God.
Jesus Christ.
This is in the 90s. And so, all them like rap like they was from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was like from Oregon. And so this shit was hard as a bitch. But she was on there too. Like I remember the first time I saw her was in a skit where it was like a bank robbery.
And they had to rap the bank robbery?
Mm-hmm.
That's hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the Lyricist Lounge Show was like that.
I ain't know nothing about that.
And another one when like they did like there was like a Saving Private Ryan, but then at the end of the skit, you found out that it was just 4 kids outside just imagining this shit, and their parents like, hey, get your ass in the house. They're like, okay, mom. He's like, man, what we doing next week? Probably Matrix shit. He was like, yeah, let's do that. Every skit was just them rhyming it.
That's hard. That's creative as hell.
Nigga, they was creative back in the day. Now we just remake anything.
Don't get me started on that.
We were like, yeah, 2026, DuckTales, a woo woo. Like, fuck. That shit whack as fuck.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
He's like, you want Harry Potter? We're giving you some more Harry Potter, but with a black Snape. I was like,
have you seen the jokes about how that could be racially charged now?
Yeah, you remember in the books when when Harry Daddy was fucking with him, he hung that nigga up in the tree.
Yeah,
that shit about to be crazy. They skipping that.
Like all this shit is so funny now. Even them saying Harry being in class, like there's something about that one. I don't know what it is. There's just something about him.
Every episode that he's in, they needed to drop that bitch in like February. Fuck up the world with that shit. So I told you where I went to the other weekend. This is how I got this mask.
I don't recall you telling me anything.
I went to Little People Wrestling.
You didn't tell me that at all.
Hell yeah, that shit was fun as a bitch, dog.
Wait, why wasn't I invited?
You want to know what's crazy? It wasn't my idea. My girl was like, I got a surprise for you. She took me, nigga. I didn't tell her. She know I like watching wrestling. That's it.
If you're listening to this, you're a good one.
Yeah, and she was just like, hey, I got an idea. I was like, what? She said, just pull up on me. I'm like, all right. So I drove up to her. She was like, I got a surprise. She put this shit in the GPS. We get there. That shit said midget wrestling. I'm like, what?
That's not even an appropriate verbiage, but
Nigga,
I'm here for it.
I went little people wrestle for. I was saying little people, little people, little people. They was the one that just kept saying that. Now, of course, they probably just owning that shit just so you know.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Just like we own nigga.
Yeah, I was in that joint tripping.
Wait, was the entire event just little people wrestling?
Yeah.
I should be laughing at that.
And I feel so bad because, you know, it was in a bar. So, and I had to get up to go use the bathroom. I just walked over. I was like, excuse me. I was like, whoa, good match. Walked right
That
over
was
there.
a cold pile driver.
Yeah, that shit was like that, though.
I'm imagining little arms just clotheslining each other.
Bruh, them niggas was throwing it. And then, bruh, the whole jump was fun. Everything was good. Like, you know, I was enjoying it. You know, they had like, you know, bar food, shit like that. You know, everything was cool. And then they had like, we was front row. So when shit was happening, niggas was just falling into the seats and shit. Shit was cool. So.
You catching little people?
Hell no. He fell in my drink. I'm just playing. Nah, let me shut the fuck up. nah. Like the whole time.
Shit, Ice Cube.
That's just like, pouring that shit right back in the ring.
I was a bug in my drink.
Yeah, so they had all their fights, and it was just like this one like older dude. They was like, "Oh, this is his last event in Virginia, so y'all enjoy him. His name is Meatball." He was like an old white dude, bald head. This sound crazy as a bitch. I'm gonna say that nigga was dummy thick. I was just like, cause my girl said something. I was just like, yeah, that's a thick nigga right there. I was like, I don't mean to say it like that, but that's what he was. And they was fighting outside the ring, and I could tell that nigga was humming. Because, you know, I'm sitting down and he still walked under me and I smelt it.
Oh, God.
I was just like, damn, bro. And then the nigga hit him in the back with a pan. And I was like, that pan stink. But I was just talking shit. I was drunk too. So, whole jump was fun, right? Then at the end, the last match they did was a battle royal. So, first of all, I was in like the rich part of VA because like they was just selling shirts. Like a dude just took his shirt off. They're like, we're going to auction his shirt off. That shit went for $650.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They was fighting with like a
For
trash
a bunch
can.
of niggas that you don't even know.
And then there was a trash can and a trash can top. And they was fighting and they slammed one of the little people through it. And then he was just like, hey, took that shit. He was like, we're going to auction this off. He put his autograph on there. He was like, we'll auction this off. That shit went for $700 and the trash can top went for $600.
That's insane.
I was like, I ain't raising my hand for this. But yeah, so they did a battle royal at the end. So it was just like 8 of them niggas in that bitch, right? So I wouldn't think anything of it. It was fun. It was cool. Out of nowhere, you know, he threw one of the little niggas in the corner. He fell and he clotheslined him, and then he fell to the bottom of the corner and shit, right in the turnbuckle. And then he went over there and he like slapped his ass, and I'm thinking he gonna run and like hip attack him or some shit. No, this nigga dropped his drawers, ass naked, stink faced him.
Oh, no wonder he didn't wash his ass. He was setting up.
Yeah, he was setting up.
He was like, let me get a couple days.
Nigga stink faced him. So
eat burritos.
Cause you know what a stink face is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the shit Rikishi used to do.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Nigga, so I'm already, I turn my head and then it's like white people beside me, they dying laughing because they know I'm not trying to look, and they just like in tears laughing, thinking the shit funny as a bitch. So the fight over, battle royal over, this nigga grabbed the mic because it was like, you know, they had an MC, but he was like I don't know if he was like the owner of the bar or not, but he was regular height. So this nigga was just like, yeah, so
Regular height.
that little nigga got to run and start, jump, took that nigga mic. He said, hey.
Running. You on 10 today.
He said, hey, any motherfucker in that crowd, you can point left, you can point right, you can point front you, behind you. If you give me $100, I stink face that nigga now. I grabbed my girl, I said, we leaving. Because I got cool with like everybody there at that time.
They was going to point at you.
Yeah, I got a feeling it was like me and like 4 other black people. The other 3 was working. So it was like me and another nigga just peppered in.
Yeah, it's time to go. They've been seeing me avoid this stank ass nigga ass the whole time. Nah. Yeah.
And
you know, for 3 hours, and I've been not looking for half of that.
And then they was doing like the little donations, so I was giving money for like the Wounded Warrior shit. And then they was just like, well, you get a raffle ticket too, so at the end you can do that shit. So when these niggas, first off, because I got like a couple people's number while I was there, me and her were just acting up. Later on, I found out that nigga stink faced 13 people. Oh, that's $1,300 right there off Jump Street.
They making bank.
And it's so crazy. Like, I'm sitting over here. As soon as he said, point at that next person, I grabbed my girl by the arm. I said, hey, we going right now. She said, but babe, they calling numbers at the raffle too. I'm like, I don't give a damn. She's like, you don't want to get. I said, baby, let's go. Shit. I was like,
you're not obviously observing the danger of this situation. It's time to go.
I'm about to vomit right in your face.
You about to ruin this whole evening. I've had so much fun.
Hell yeah. That nigga pissed me off though. Not her, but that one nigga stink facing niggas. I was like, bro, I'm out this bitch.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I'm cool.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. It fucked me all the way up.
Like, this is not Jackass, bro. I'm not playing those games.
And then one girl went in there and did it. And she was just like, oh, yeah. She said, y'all are pussies.
He smells like one.
You think that I give a fuck that you call me that?
I don't give a fuck at all.
You said real men get pink eye and their third eye get pink eye. I was like, what the fuck would I want to do that?
Like, my imagination got pink eye. Like, what the fuck?
How the fuck would I want to do that?
Nah, I'm cool.
That's crazy as a bitch.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy as fuck.
That's
the definition of man just changes every day.
This is how diseases like COVID happen. Because y'all want to be doing extracurricular activities of this nasty variety.
You hear about them niggas stuck on a boat right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm on a boat.
Them niggas just marinating in new diseases.
I was laughing at the one nigga had that shit like he was in a hostage situation. He said, I think we're people.
And y'all are going to infect the other people. No, stay on that boat.
Okay, your ass, man.
Stay right where you at. I'm cool, bro.
So I went to my room, went brushed my teeth, washed my face and all that good shit. Then I saw the mask on there. I was just like, I really wish an occasion would pop up when I just need this.
Then he checked his phone, saw the date, and was like,
no, I was just like, oh God, please tell me it's May 5th. I was like, May 5th on a Tuesday. I was like, oh my God, it's him. I put that bitch on. I was like, Guillermo.
That's so racist.
Yeah, it very much is.
Oh my God.
I was hype as a bitch. I was like, and the whole time, like, I'm just driving and shit. And as soon as I get to like a red light, I was just turning and looking at niggas.
Did anybody actually be like, look at you and be like, ooh? Did anybody get shocked or anything, or they just kept driving?
No, one dude did look at me. He just looked a little worried.
Cause you like you about to rob a bank, nigga. Mm-hmm. You like the mask that they wear in like superhero movies when the opening scene is them robbing a bank.
I look like a Project Electro. Going to the bank. Hey, ¿cuál es tu teléfono? They be like, what do you want? Give me the money. Like, you asked for my telephone number, my nigga. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Yeah. No habla inglés.
Nah, you like the mask they had on in Kamen Rider.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, they look like that.
I kind of stopped watching Kamen Rider. I wasn't against it. It was just like, bro, she is popping her out crazy. I was like, I don't really want to watch that.
For me, it wasn't even that. It got real.
I was okay with that.
I wasn't.
Because that's a nigga's dream coming true for real. That's just like out of nowhere. You were just like, bro, I can't stand this shit. And you just move your hands out of nowhere. Everything on the table just, the fuck do I got powers?
I got the force.
Nigga, your dreams is coming true. I'm telling you, the mailman about to catch it. All you gonna see is motherfucking letters. I'm just gonna, sorry, Jeffrey.
I don't know. I liked it when it was more like he didn't, like the shit wasn't happening, but in his head it was happening. I like that more. I don't know why.
I like that to a certain degree.
Like
but
him just running around just beating up villains in his head that are actual like those type when it's really just like regular like bank robber niggas or something. I like that aesthetic of it.
Well, I knew that wasn't going to be the continuous of it because I didn't know that it was going to get that real. Yeah,
the monsters are actually fucking real.
Yeah, no, it kind of just threw me off, but I still liked it to the point that I watched it. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. Just like, what is it? I like watching Blue Kill, but then it kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm still enjoying it to a certain degree, but basically the main character is an assassin, and then he gets stung by this hornet that was in a lab, and he goes back to being 12 years old, but he still kept all his memories. And he's just like, bro, I was never good with kids. I was like a top assassin. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So he goes back to school because one of his like targets, the people who own that science lab, his daughter go to that school. So he was like, I need to get some information. So he go there. He's like, bro, I don't know about this shit, man. Like, I can't talk to kids. I'm very uncomfortable around kids. What is this teacher talking about? I'm getting tired of this shit. And he started talking about like arithmetic. And that nigga like, Nigga, do I like studying? The nigga said, let me just write this shit down. Oh my God, this shit fun as a bitch. So it started out that way and it was cool. And then now it's starting to get a little bit more real. And I can still watch it. It's just, I'll watch it one day.
Like, I like algebra.
Bro, that shit was funny as a bitch. And then like one day he was in calculus and then he started just like panicking. He was like, bro, I'm about to lose my love. I love studying. I love going to school. I don't know shit about calculus. And then the nigga was like, oh, you need to know the basics. He's like, you don't understand the beginning. You jumping in sine and cosine. You got to understand the basics. Let's get the basics down. And this nigga just crying in the library. That shit funny as a bitch. So that shit been entertaining. And Garden of the Gods has been kind of getting a little real. But I swear every single one of those like intermission songs just sounds very Final Fantasy-ish. I can't get enough of it. It's just,
what's it called?
I can't remember the first word, but it's Garden of the Gods. And it's just every single like intermission when he's walking into town, because I told you he had the power to be able to destroy like ghosts and shit.
Oh, you talking about that's the one that beat fucking demons with a grocery list?
Yeah.
Okay.
And every time when he's just doing regular shit and you hear the music, it's too serene. I'm watching, I'm just like, it feels like I'm playing like Final Fantasy X at certain times. So like Final Fantasy IX when you go to like the early villages and it's not like the story ain't real yet. But the story on 9 kind of felt real the whole time. When that nigga got stoned in the motherfucking forest, that shit didn't slow down.
Nah, for me, 9 got serious towards the part when like Vivi starts having existential crisis.
I feel like it was already serious because, like, even then, when you found out about homegirl, like when you meet up with your homegirl that you knew before and y'all did the little tournament and shit, you like the tournament was kind of lighthearted, but then you found out her backstory, her whole fucking kingdom gone, and then that nigga lost so bad that he forgot who he was.
This nigga got his ass beat so bad, his PTSD created amnesia.
Yeah, bro, he got his ass. So he was like, Joseph, what is your name? Thursday. He was like, oh, your ass got beat. He was like, all right, bro, my bad. So it does get lighthearted at times, but I felt like the premise of the story stayed kind of heavy. Maybe not as heavy as when it got to Vivi. Vivi's shit was rough.
Yeah, for me it still felt lighthearted because of Zidane's like personality around all of it. Still felt lighthearted to me.
He was just like, am I gonna die soon? Zidane come skipping. We're gonna adopt you. I was just like, all right, Zidane, they kind of fixed it.
You're a real boy.
That shit had me weak as a bitch.
I'm not real. I was made in a lab. Fuck you. And then it happened to Zidane and he was like, fuck. That nigga lost his mind.
You're a real boy. Shut the fuck up, you pointy-headed fuck. You know you finna die, nigga. I was like, God damn. What the fuck is up with this nigga?
When that shit happened to Zidane, like, his whole world flip upside. You tried to be lighthearted with Vivi. Now it's happening to you. You know, where that lighthearted go, nigga?
You know, real shit. I remember one time I was giving advice to a nigga, and then the shit that was happening to him happened to me, and I was just like, damn, I got to take the advice. Because I gave this nigga the advice, and he was just like, I ain't gonna say his name, but he ain't take it. He was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You can't even do that shit. And shit started happening to me. He's like, yeah, nigga, take that advice. And then I took the advice, then it worked.
See, I give good advice. I listen to my own advice, nigga. Now look at me.
Look at that shit. And I got taller. What the fuck you want to do? Bitch ass nigga. You ain't fucking thinking out here, bitch.
You be where I'm at if you just listen.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
That's wild.
If you had to gain experience points to get to the next day, what are certain things that you would do?
Do different things.
Like you got to level up every single day to get to the next day.
Do different things give me more or less experience?
You don't know. You know, you played all these games where certain things give you experience.
What would I do?
I'm sorry. Like once I figured out, like, you know, I would like do some shit and I level up. I'm like, all right, let me try some shit that might give me experience points. They were like, oh, I just the old bitch. He was like, achievement, charity case. I was like, oh, word. I'm about to break some hips. I'm about to go in.
See, my brain went to like, let me do some push-ups and see what happens. This nigga just went straight to old bitches.
No. I went and did it regularly. So I'm like cleaning the house, you know, carrying all my shit, being over encumbered and walking. No, that's on KCD too. That's how you raise your vitality and strength. It's because
Being over encumbered
and walking. Yes.
Wow. That is slow stroll through the forest.
Yeah, like so, and like I just go into town and start doing it because it depends on your level. It tells you like if you just barely over like because you can hold 200 or something like that. You barely over 200 like 202, then you ain't getting anything. You got to be 350. That nigga walk slow as a bit. That nigga, your stamina dropping. I just take the little potion that gets my health and stamina back and just do that shit, and then you'll see strength just updated, vitality just updated. Strength just updated. Main level up. I'm like, damn. But of course, after a while, they don't get that much.
Nigga carrying 100 pounds worth of shit on his satchel.
Yeah, but once I level up, I'm gonna go to these other things and try it out. Cause I'm telling you, bro, I'm like, all right, I just leveled up. I'm gonna fight somebody pet.
Why the pet?
Yeah, I'm like 700. Nigga, I'm telling you, bro.
It's terrible.
I'm going to a dog park tomorrow.
Not Fido.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's crazy.
Straight up,
This
bro.
nigga gonna be in jail so quick.
No, I'm not. I'm leveling up. They gotta let me go. Now they were like, oh my gosh, he killed my dog and then ate him. I was like, bro, that was 900 experience points. Of course. I was like, all right.
All right, Jinwoo.
What?
Gaining experience points.
Oh, I was like, he ate a nigga pet in solo leveling?
I hope not. I haven't read past.
No, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything crazy in Ragnarok. I didn't get overly strong though, but that nigga fighting outer gods. I'm like, what? Jesus.
That's a power fantasy if I've ever read one.
Well, you gotta think about it like this. I remember I did see a video and that homegirl was just like, bro, y'all niggas talk about y'all want to see side characters in a show called solo leveling. I was like,
we've had this conversation before.
I was like, damn, that bitch kind of right.
No, she's not.
Nigga, yeah, if I'm being real, if that's what the show was gonna give you from Jump Street, that's what the show was gonna give you.
There are shows called Naruto and One Punch Man. Naruto's not a good example, but One Punch Man.
That nigga beat almost everybody with one punch. We got it.
Yes, I'm aware. And they still built up his side characters appropriately.
Yeah, but the fucking part with the side characters was like second season. That shit was ass.
I don't think the second season was bad.
Nigga, you out choked cotton picking mine. I don't know why I said cotton picking.
I don't think the second season was bad.
Nigga, you tripping.
I think people think it was bad because the animation wasn't at the same quality of the first season, but I don't think the second season was bad at all.
I didn't like the second season mainly because, it was hands like a motherfucker in the first season. Now, second season kind of got that, but it was mainly at the end of it. I didn't feel that level of interest until Fang went to fight against his student. That's when I got interested. His student story, when that nigga was just like, when that kid mistaked him for like a hero, that nigga's resiliency was ridiculous. I enjoyed that, but I didn't really care for it. Maybe it may be because of the animation, if I'm being real.
But my thing of that people keep making this argument about solo leveling being about a nigga solo leveling, but if that's the case, then why even introducing side characters is fine, but y'all did more than introduce side characters. Y'all gave them backstories and everything just to make them useless later. If it was going to be solo leveling, then let it be solo leveling. I have watched many
anime when you get a whole backstory of a character just because they letting you know we about to kill him.
I feel like even that would be more than what we got out of solo leveling.
No, that's the same thing. If we get a whole backstory, he was just like, yeah, just like.
Like, cause there are death
flags. They gave a whole backstory of a motherfucker, and he'd be like, "Yeah." And now my wife can't wait till I got home. Like, ugh, you out of there. I was like, damn, bro. I really wanted to happen with your daughter, bro. She was a beast at ballet. She don't got a father. Whoops. That shit. Damn, you even get you see his wife got a good design.
Because
I know you like, oh, they gonna find out more about this nigga.
I feel like because it. Like situations like what happened in Fullmetal Alchemist with Major Hughes. It added something to the story because it gave other characters motivation for why they were doing certain stuff. Like, well,
that's name? Like, if I'm being real, Fullmetal Alchemist didn't have that same tone. It wasn't telling you that it's just going to be about one nigga. That shit started off very deep.
What's the name of the show?
Nigga, if we saying Fullmetal Alchemist, that's like, they even made a joke about him always looking at his brother.
I'm aware,
he's a Fullmetal Alchemist.
But we can't. The argument that's being made is these people are saying because of the name of the show, we should take it as if that's what it is. But there are plenty of shows named after the main character or named after something that still have proper main character, at least build up, and so on and so forth.
Let's be real. The show is about Ichigo. We didn't see nothing about laundry. So you can't use that as a fucking thing. Like Solo Leveling.
That's what I mean. Is
No,
don't
I'm just
take
saying,
a show's
no.
title to mean that all it's supposed to be about.
But my thing is, all right, the show gave you this. The show lets you see that this nigga got strong. This nigga solo leveling by himself. Take it for what it is. If I know you might want more because we got other examples of shit giving us more, but nigga, it is what it is.
I'm even cool with that. I just don't like the argument of saying because the title is solo leveling, you shouldn't expect more out of it besides solo leveling. That's my argument.
Well,
now what we got out of the show is what we got out of the show. It's perfectly fine. I'm not arguing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, all right, most of these you can get like certain anime or manga that you read and you can expect a lot out of it and don't get it. But that show, I just say take it how it is. Fuck it. If like I know that she made the point on it's called solo leveling. You should expect him to like level by himself. Fuck it. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's again my argument. Even
but no, I understand why she was doing that because you always know that anything that is extremely popular runs the risk of getting that bad press. So she was just the only person that was fighting against the bad press.
She's not the only one.
Nigga, at the time of it, because if I'm being real, Solo Leveling was getting bad. They was getting so much love. And it showed so much like, oh, this is incredible. Then out of nowhere, season 2 finished and niggas was just like, what the fuck did I just watch? It was garbage. It's bullshit. This shit just this, shit this, that. And I'm just like, y'all niggas switch too much, which is fine. I'm a wrestling fan, nigga. We switch all the time.
And I think that you can like something and still have an adequate critique of it. I don't think that just because I critique something or just because something is being publicly critiqued, obviously this isn't the case with Solo Leveling. Niggas did switch up. Yes. But what I'm saying is like even my opinion of it is a critique because I like what I saw and I was not even necessarily expecting. This is just my analysis of what I saw and as a critique. It's just the same thing as when we were talking about the end of My Hero. I had critiques, but I still liked it.
That other episode was good.
I haven't seen it yet. It was good?
It was it's just like an OVA. It was enjoyable.
That's solid. I can appreciate
that. And then Deku finally was just like, yo, Chaku, I fuck with you.
Oh.
And then like I like how she was saying that ever since she seen Deku, she started having dreams of homegirl who would her quirk was to like taste blood and shit and turn to you. Yeah. She started having dreams about her because she was uneasy about like her not like displaying her feelings towards Deku. And then Deku was just like, hey, my nigga, you want some lunch?
My boy.
She was like, oh, I can eat.
Of course you could, bitch.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. But no, I understand what you're saying on that situation. But what I'm saying about what she was saying, she was just like, niggas switch up so much. So she was just being that person that was just like, hey, I don't understand why y'all niggas just switched up on something so bad. Just how he was coming up with My Hero. My Hero got switched up on, but it was the fan base that made niggas switch up. Because, I don't know the truth about it because I never switched up on My Hero and I wasn't really following any forums.
A lot of people say the fan base.
But it was the fan base like doing the Yuri shit, right?
It was just people being weird. Like
shipping too. That's what I'm saying.
Like people shipping Deku and Bakugo.
That's what I'm saying, Yuri.
People are saying like
shit. So
I
think Yuri, I don't know.
I don't know and I don't care. The fan base was weird. But a lot of people had which is perfectly fine. I think this is the issue with a lot of I can't even say criticism. Somebody like me will come along and say when I did my review of the ending of My Hero, people were in the comments like it's okay to have a critique about something, but some people would be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up," or this is whatever. Like it's okay to have a critique and have an open dialogue about something that you may like or dislike about something. Because it was the same way when I was giving my critique of Dispatch. Like it's okay to have an open dialogue about something, but some people just take shit too far or don't have a critique. They just say this is shit or this is good, and they don't know why they're saying it. They're regurgitating something that they saw or heard.
I understand what you're saying. Certain niggas just want to be that way. I just let it go. Yeah, but I think I told you the other day, but definitely, I beat KCD too.
For real?
Mm-hmm. You know what I did immediately afterwards?
What?
New game.
How was the ending? Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
I enjoyed that game.
That's solid.
Like, my thing was when I first started playing it, before the wedding, I was speeding up. I was trying to get to the wedding so bad.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized how much I missed. after I did the wedding. And
That's
then,
why you want to go back.
Yeah, but I want to do everything now. Like, cause I was watching like videos online. I was just like, oh, hardcore mode looks fun. And I was like, no, it doesn't. I would never do hardcore mode.
I'm cool. I'm out of the phase of life where I want to do everything to the hardest difficulty. I'm okay.
Yeah, like, cause hardcore mode, you got nothing on the map. It just shows you the map. It only show you where you at.
Fuck that.
You got to talk to people to find out where to go.
No, I need my games gamified.
And then you need, like you got to understand like everything about the game.
I'm okay. That seems like I need to play this game 2 or 3 times over before I go to that mode.
Shit,
to
nigga.
actually have firm understanding of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to do that.
And then the biggest achievement on the game is getting all negative perks and beating it on hardcore mode.
So people just like being punished. Mm-hmm. Masochism is crazy.
It's crazy out here. Like, you video game masochists? That's wild.
I say that like I haven't been playing like Ceros. So, I mean, it depends on the game though, because like games that are intended to be difficult but still fair is one thing. Games that are just difficult and unfair as fuck and just annoying are just a completely different story for me.
What game are you talking about? Give an example.
Like, let's say for instance, so I beat Pragmata, right?
This shit took you 12 hours.
12, 15, something like that. Which I enjoyed it. That game is fun. Ending was sad. I didn't cry. It was a sad ending though. But yeah, I enjoyed that game all the way through. So I was like, you unlock the hardest difficulty, Lunatic. So I was like, let me see what it's like. I hate games that the difficulty is hard because the enemies are fucking bullet sponges. That's what that is. To me, that's unfair. I don't like that. Mainly because like there are situations in that game where you're like in a enclosed space, like an arena style. Like you have to kill all the enemies in this space to get out of it. And that game has a lot of those, which I don't mind in the normal mode. But in the hardest difficulty, what happens is you get guns. If you run out of bullets, you can't use that gun anymore. Like you drop the gun. But you can pick up guns as you go. Like they have guns set up for you in those arenas. But what happens is the enemies are such bullet sponges, you run out of the guns. And now you have is the regular pistol that reloads. And that's not doing a lot of damage in comparison to the guns you pick up. So now I'm just poking at them with the pistol. Well, that gets annoying to me.
That's annoying. I better say that. Like I can't say unfair, but it's just that drive me up a wall. That get boring very fast.
Yeah, that's what I mean by like there's unfair and then there's annoying. I think that does tinker on the realm between annoying and unfair. Like I just don't like bullet sponges. Like in Ceros, for instance. You can make that game harder for yourself because there's like there's like a meter that goes either left or right, and you can implant certain things to either like make the enemies do more damage or like there's a corruption system in that game. If you hit for the positive side, like corruption will go down a lot faster or whatever the case may be. So, like, there are options to make the enemies bullet sponges. I would never do that. I hate bullets. Like,
I watched some gameplay on that game the other day, and you know, that's I like as soon as I seen it, I was just like, yeah, it's a linear type of game.
I love that game.
Yeah, like, cause I've seen it. I didn't play it. Excuse me. I definitely watched a lot of people play it, and I was like, oh shit, this shit should look straight.
I'm about 10 or so hours into that game now, and what I can comfortably say is I prefer Returnal, but it does do things better than Returnal does. So I think Returnal has better environments and vastly better boss fights. Because I ran through the first half of Returnal the other day just to do like a comparison. And the boss fights in Returnal are more engaging. Because the first 2 boss fights in Ceros, the bosses are stationary. They stay in one place and just shoot shit at you that you dodge and
I can't remember the name of the game, but it was fast paced though, so that kind of made me like it because I only got it off of some humbug ass shit, but it was, you know, third person like that, and it moves like that type of game. But you had like a sliding like function that you had, and you also had like a behind the cover type of function. You know, when you press that, you go behind
cover base.
Yeah, so you had like slide, and you can go into like cover that way. But it was a very very fast paced game, and when I seen you playing Returnal, of course it's not like that, but the movement, like how it was like third person like that made me remind me of that game. And I was like, man, I really wish I can replay that game. It was very fast paced though.
Yeah. I'll say I definitely prefer like the boss fights in Returnal, especially those first 3, make you move around a lot more because the bosses themselves are moving around and throwing shit at you that keep you on your toes the entire time in a way that Ceros, I've fought the first 3 bosses in that game already and I beat them in my first 2 or 3 tries versus Returnal. And until you get their movesets down, you're going to be there a little bit. Shit. And it took me a lot longer to get through Returnal than it is for me to get through Cells right now. But the enemies and what they do when they shoot out attacks, they'll have a mix of things you can absorb, things you can't dodge through, and so on and so forth that make it interesting when you're fighting just a crowd of enemies. But in boss fights, for me, that don't work nearly as well because it's just one thing shooting at you versus several things shooting different varieties of attacks at you that you have to be mindful of at all times while you're fighting them. Mm-hmm. And that's why I prefer overall Returnal more than Ceros, but Ceros is still a fun game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me. I seen it and I was like, okay, well, I still got some shit I'm waiting on. And honestly, I told you I just restarted KCD2 again, so and it was a lot of different potions that I remembered how to make. And because, if you remember it, it'll always automatically get put in your recipe book. So I remembered, like, what is it? The Bane poison. Was it Wolfbane poison? Was it I can't remember the name of it. But basically for your health, I remember the Fox potion. I remember the main 3 that I wanted. Now, of course, you can just look it up online if you want to. But I remembered it already, so I just found that shit myself. I remember what perks I wanted to do. And I remembered that, for certain ones, I don't level up early. Like for alchemy, I wait until I'm 16 because 16 is where you get secret of secrets, and then that's basically so you can get your own unique shit if you do it perfectly. So each potion has its regular thing that it'll do. Like Fox will help you with, it'll make your charisma go up. But if you get a Henry Fox, which is your character's name is Henry, if you make a Henry Fox, then it also raises experience for everything when you're doing it. So if you got to do it perfectly, no fuck ups on the potion. So when they tell you to do this, you got to do it correctly. So like when you're making the Bane, when you put in the little poison mushroom, you got to hit the bellows for the entire turn of the hourglass. So you got to do that shit correctly. So I've just been doing that, and I'm like, I remember using poison later on in the game, and it was dumb easy. And I was like, I wonder how this is at the beginning. Yeah, I shouldn't have got it. That's why I stopped making it. Cause like it's a group of niggas called the Kumans, and them niggas is if you're not good at that game, them niggas gonna whoop your ass. Like you can have full armor on, and these niggas beating you in 3 hits.
Jesus Christ!
But it's just like it's one of the niggas who got like a curved blade, so when he hits you, it's going in like the creases of your armor. So this nigga just will whoop you in 3 hits, and I'm just like, nope. Arrow. He be like, get back here. He be like, why is my stomach messed up? I'm like, damn. I didn't know I was gonna kill niggas like that. So I was like, and then you can put it on your blade too. So all I do is just counter, do a master strike, hit you, and then I'm not fighting you no more. I was gonna let the poison kill you.
That's a smart plan. Fuck it.
Yeah, but it kind of does not make it fun though, because master strike, if you perfect the master strike, then you all you're doing is just countering every single attack. Like they'll swing, you'll just counter it and then hit them. So if you like every time you do it, you take a little bit of their health, but it's dumb easy.
You know what I realized? So like what was it, 2023 and last year 25 was the year where like there were games coming out that like pushed the envelope of games. I think this year is just intended to be a bunch of fun ass games to play from what I've seen come out so far. Like I just said, Pragmata and Sorrows, perfect examples. Games that are just fun. Games like Neo 3 that came out. Game that is intended to just be fun. They're like, I haven't played it and I'm not going to. Pokepia. That's a Tamagotchi game that just came out.
Pokepia is actually very relaxing.
That's what I mean. Like just
you got the other Pokemon game that came out for free. Just basically, was it Champions? All that is Stadium. But
yeah, like it feels like
niggas want to see me on that shit, man. Well, I ain't gonna put my shit out there now, man. It's not a buddy from Florida hit me up and he was just like, yeah, nigga, you can't see me, bitch. I was like, all right, wait, whoop my ass. But then it got me back into like really getting good at it. And then Black Flag about to come out, so it's another game that I really want to play.
Crimson Desert.
You know,
Resident Evil 9.
I've seen Crimson Desert truly, and I hate that I'm at the point where I just want a story, but that gameplay looked fun as a motherfucker.
The gameplay looks amazing. I saw a streamer that I like finished the game, and in order to get the full understanding of the story, it's still like another 20-ish hours post game of collecting shit you have to do to read the full understanding of the story, because you don't get the full understanding of the story through the story. You have to go through and get notes and shit in order to gain a full on. No.
Well, yeah, like when I seen it, I think the gameplay looks good. Now, if I was younger, I would have loved Crimson Desert because that's all I fucking wanted. I didn't need a great story. I was all about gameplay. I didn't need graphics either. Just give me some fire ass gameplay. I'll play the fuck out that shit. Like, I wasn't a big fan of WoW, but WoW was fun. And it had a story, but I didn't really follow it that much. Like Warcraft, Frozen Throne, and shit like that. Yeah, I played those jumps, but like all I want is gameplay. I didn't need a good story back then. Now, when I played good story, I was like, Lord, I'm kind of getting stuck on like how good a story can be.
I mean, if a gameplay is really fun, I'm down with it. Like I said, just said Saros, Pragmata. Those games' gameplay mechanics are really engaging. So I don't mind. Like Pragmata had a story. So I can't say that. Saros' story, I skip right past that shit. I don't give a single fuck about that story. And it's so convoluted. It's like, whatever. Skipping right past this shit. I haven't read a single note. I'm not going to. That's not why I'm here.
See, yeah, certain games like that, I can understand not giving a damn about the story. It just, I want to play that solid game right now, so.
Even like games like Elden Ring, there's a story there. I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, Elden Ring, I don't know about the story, so.
And you don't have to get through the game at all.
No, that game was just good.
What's so crazy about Sakura to me, and the women writing and Naruto in general, somebody said in the comments that the creator of Naruto didn't know how to write female characters, and that's why they're portrayed the way that they are.
I feel like Ino was actually decent.
Yeah, because she wasn't Sakura.
Because if I'm being real, I feel like Ino's objective was to build Sakura up because she's seen her getting shitted on.
And that only makes me madder about the fact that Sakura is the reason why they beefing.
Yeah, Sakura's not a good person.
No, which is even crazier to me because when she was fighting Ino and Kakashi was, because she was shit talking Ino to get her to fight. Seriously. And Naruto was like, why the fuck is Sakura doing that? Like, that don't make no sense. Kakashi was like, you got to think about it because Sakura is not the type who would down talk anybody. Kakashi, you have been around when Sakura has been shitting on Naruto for 40 episodes now.
Hey, Russ, I'm going to be real. Sometimes a nigga just kind of bring it out of you. And Naruto would make it easy.
To the point that you talking shit about him because he's an orphan?
It's a possibility that shit might come up.
Man,
like out of nowhere. Like, bro, think about it. You work fucking like night shift, and this nigga does like before 8 in the morning, gives you 17 believe it's.
So that means I'm gonna go shut your orphan ass up
with no sleep?
No, I'm not going that far. I'm sorry.
You ever been so sleep deprived that you got nauseous all day?
Yes, I have.
And then Naruto just come up to you out of nowhere. Like you're like, I feel good. I feel a little bit better now. Like I ain't nauseous. All right, I don't feel like cooking nothing. So let me go get something to eat. You go to like Burger King. Out of nowhere, they were just like, oh, it's Wednesday. It's Whopper Wednesday. Get you a Whopper for $3.99, which is a real thing right now. And he was like, yeah, get your Whopper for $3.99.
Guess who's going to Burger King after this?
And then you just like, yeah, bro, hell yeah. And then you just taking it up to the room and you just like, damn, the bag is hot. Damn, this Whopper fire as a bitch. You be like, man, oh, this shit hot as a bitch, bro. I'm gonna take a bite. And then right when you do it, he just bump into you and drop your whole Whopper.
So now I'm going to orphan slander?
Yeah, if you was like, bro, where's your parents? You don't, that ain't gonna be your defense mechanism? Am I tripping here?
Where's your parents? After the Whopper drop? It's hilarious.
I built a believable scenario.
Nah, I may just go to where's the parents at. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. My thing is like Naruto just be all day with it. All gas, no brakes.
He really does. After spawning all them clones all goddamn night, now they're in this scenario and this nigga is still hype as bitch. Like, it's full of energy.
This nigga got 50% of his hype like fucking sealed. And he's still this hype?
Half the hype is buried and he's still off the walls.
He got ADH triple Ds.
Big breasted D.
Disorder. This nigga got so much going on.
This nigga got big breasted ADHD. That's hilarious.
Bruh. Nigga got heavy structured ADHD. That's crazy, bro. I'm telling you. So I ain't trying to say it's okay to what she was doing, because she do be wilding. So, Kakashi just never heard her say it.
Ain't no way.
Because I remember that one time, like, Sasuke got mad at her because she was just like, he's probably like that because he has no parents. His whole family died. They were like, bitch, you talking about me? Sasuke got mad as a bitch.
He took off on her ass.
You know what's so interesting? I remember watching this as a kid, but I watched it incorrectly because I didn't watch it in order. So I really didn't understand the reason why Sasuke left. But now that I see it more, it makes sense.
Absolutely.
I didn't get it because I seen it in different orders and different like perspectives. So I would see a little bit and then go to a different episode. I was jumping around and I fucked it up.
I mean, when you have the complex that Sasuke has, which was literally power. I need power. And you watch
Arnold Schwarzenegger YouTube channel, nigga, that's it. Every single time this Kurt Seal start bugging, he be like, "Low."
You watch a kid that's drowning in sodium catching up to you. It's gonna do something to you.
Well, it was that, and it was also like this nigga at one point kind of was getting soft.
That too.
And then when that Kurt Seal hit, and then his evil side, he had to meet his evil side inside his own mind. And then that nigga was just like, bro, you an Avenger. He said, you right, my nigga.
Where's Iron Man?
He said, where the fuck is Iron Man? He said, nigga, I know where Iron Man is. I got the pistol on me. I'm Iron Man. Snapped that nigga and broke his arms.
Yeah, that scene still. And we're going to talk about it in a minute. That scene where he uses his cannons, tries to use them on Shino, and it ruptures. In the anime, in the manga, his arms get blown off.
Yeah, if I'm being real, I remember them being blown off because once Naruto was over and I started watching Shippuden, I started going back and reading the manga. And then I went all the way to Naruto, and I was like, his arms blew off. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it was still fine. I wasn't against it, nigga. He had holes in his shit, no blood. Shot the blood out.
Never using them arms again, my boy. It's over for them.
But yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, there's certain parts of Naruto that I was just like of this part that we watched, I was just like, but I still liked it.
I just don't like Sakura's part. It's just he tried his hardest with Sakura.
Nigga, nah, they be like, if I'm being real, I know niggas be talking about the pacing of Dragon Ball Z. Naruto got that shit too.
Yes, especially in this little section, Naruto has pacing issues. Right in this little area, it's like, all right, bro. Like,
I was like,
it's 2 episodes of these niggas sitting in one spot talking.
I'm about to say these niggas gave a backstory to the kunai. She pulled that shit down. Boom, 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 boom. These kunai was in her pocket for like years.
Like, why did
the other one got pulled out and then thrown? They never seen each other again. So now there's a lonely kunai in her pocket.
Why did we have to get dialogue from everybody regarding Sasuke's fight? Everybody in the room, you had their thoughts about Sasuke's fight. Everybody.
Well, just like you said, the hype was real. That nigga had hoes.
I didn't need the dialogue from every single person. You even saw dialogue from Orochimaru's tongue.
You even see the dialogue from Konkuro's puppet.
Like, what is
that bitch?
That was impressive.
Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna even lie though. I'm skipping a little bit on the Konkuro fight. I really thought that he was just wrapped up the whole time.
I did too, because I had forgotten all about his fight. So I was like, how the fuck is he gonna get out of this? He's probably gonna use his puppet to try to kill the dude from, like, maybe shoot a needle at his eye socket or some shit. I don't know.
All right, now I need to get this right. He wasn't wrapped up the whole time and the puppet was walking around, was it? Because
I think
when how it looked like he did like a substitution, like, all right, how he was sounding, he was like, shit, if I'd have waited a little bit later, I'd have got caught up in that shit. Because it sounded like he
did he say that?
I remember him saying something in his mind to that effect.
I don't recall. because I watched it in English. I don't think he ever said. I could be wrong, but I don't think he. I think he when by the time he made his way on the field or whatever, it was already swapped.
I'm about to say, nigga, if you do that and you're on your puppet's back all day, boy.
Oh my God.
You miss leg day for weeks. that nigga walking out like a baby deer just.
No wonder when fucking Gara was getting all them needles thrown at him, the nigga didn't move. He's like, I'm protected by the puppet, nigga.
He said the puppet threw the little John on the ground. I was just like, oh, okay. Why did he throw the puppet? The whole time it's him.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That's quite the strategy to have. You think it's me, but it's not me. Me is on my back.
Yeah. So this week,
what
episodes? 37 through 42, and it starts off because it ended when they finally got the 2 scrolls and they went into that one room and then they read the stuff on the wall.
My shit was confirmed too, because remember when I asked last episode, I was like, so are the teachers coming out and just knocking these niggas out? That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, because they were just like, oh, so I think it's safe to open up this scroll now since we're here, because it looks like that's what that whole little paragraph is telling us. They open that shit up, that shit start bubbling up, that nigga grabbed that shit, he was like, oh shit, this is my time. And he said, Aruka Sensei, go! Threw that nigga out like a Pokemon.
I choose you!
This nigga, Aruka.
They're like, what are you doing here? Yeah, I was in charge of knocking children out. Huh? This is quite the village.
That nigga trying to make sure he gets his experience points so he make it to the next day.
Poodle or pupil, don't matter to me.
That nigga coming out that squirrel with the lefts and rights.
But yeah, he
just think about you just open that shit up with a punch.
That nigga, as he's coming out, he said, if I see green, I'm just throwing swings.
Yeah, bro.
We still in the forest, nigga. I'm throwing them things.
Just think about you just open up the fucking junk. You looking down. You get an uppercut. Just drop that it's poison!
It was poison gas the whole time. No, it's poison fist, nigga. Take that.
That nigga said, hell no, my left hand called poison. That nigga just said, poison! Start dancing and shit, jump back in the scroll.
Poison!
Jump right back in the scroll.
That's crazy too. They poof in, knock niggas out, and then poof away. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine like you just having your morning coffee and a nigga just summons you to a forest. And I'm gonna be mad too. I ain't even get a first sip of my coffee yet. I'm knocking you the fuck out.
What if you doing the wrong shit?
That nigga popping with his in his hand.
Oh! Pop your shit harder. He said, I finally got one of Kakashi's books.
I'm coming with my in my hand. Be cool.
Be cool, brother, man.
Hell no.
That's crazy that this nigga Mystical was just saying that.
And that's why this nigga is in jail.
No, if I'm being real, bro, we let too much shit go.
Yes, way too much shit. Yeah. He needs to be where he is.
Like, we were just like, Mystical hard as a bitch. Just like I said before, bro, this nigga had box braid bob. And we was just okay with it. And it was more niggas out there.
That was the real crime.
We was okay with this shit, bro. Like, R. Kelly was out here showing signs.
Pied Piper. Mm-hmm. That's all I need.
That nigga said, MH and Pied Piper. This nigga, Joe Budden. Ooh.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so Aruka was just like, yeah, so that was it. I just wanted to knock some kids out. All right, but y'all made it to the next part. So
you know what's so funny to me when who points out? I think Sakura points out, like, so what the fuck is this transcript on the wall? Like, I'm not understanding this. And as he's explaining it, they're panning to each one of them. And it's hilarious to me because it's like, yeah, the earth one means that, like, you have to have a strong body. And if you don't, you need to work on it, pans to Sakura.
He said, Sakura. And if you want to have a strong mind, you got to work on your mind so you have a strong mind.
Naruto. And if you have both, you'll conquer the world. Sasuke. Mm-hmm. Like, that's foreshadowing.
Very specific, but okay.
Very specific. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, Sakura's the only one that doesn't need training. And that's why we give him the most training.
Yes.
That makes all the sense in the world.
So they end up going to the one room where everybody was sitting there and everybody thinks shit's sweet.
they was like, damn, all the rookies made it? That's the first time ever. They literally said, in 5 years, this many people have never made it. And especially this many goddamn rookies. All of rookies made it.
And so usually the finalists is like 9 niggas. 9 rookies made it.
And once you realize what the purpose of the tuning exam is, that's even crazier. What strength are you showing when only like 3 of the people from your village made it to the final exam?
Well, my thing is, it does kind of show it to a certain degree that if you have like somebody from like the grass village and there's only 3 niggas there, if we went there with just 9 niggas and 3 of them made it, that's 1/3 of our people. So that's saying that, nigga, our tunings was probably a problem. Nigga, you better watch out.
So, I mean, it could be.
And it kind of, and it does put it at a point where if you see that we have some very exceptional youth here, that'll stop you from just coming to our village and doing whatever the fuck you want.
I'll say, like, it works splendidly for the Sand Village. They only sent 3 people. And those 3 people are the only ones that made it.
And nigga, that nigga, one of the dudes with the little cloth over his face, he was just like, and God here without a scratch.
That is quite the advertisement for your village.
God is a crazy advertisement.
Yes, it is. Like, we about to get all the bounties.
I know we didn't get to this fight yet, but you know how crazy that look if you just in the arena watching God fight and all you just see is just sand popping up. You'd be like, why is this nigga just going this hard on sand? You be like, bro, this nigga gonna lose his life if he go to the beach. So I
think got a sand monsoon.
And you gotta think about it. Their minds are built to analyze shit. Mm-hmm. If you ain't built to analyze shit, you'll just be looking at that fight like, this nigga's struggling with earth. Like, I don't even know if he's using it. This nigga's not moving his hand. He didn't craft no seals, nothing. This nigga's just fighting the ground. Hell, this nigga guy sensei is just literally raising lunatics.
Facts.
But you see all that shit, and then he was just like, hey, so we got to do a little bit extra because we weren't supposed to have these many finalists going into this one. And for this round, we're supposed to be doing a little tournament. Like, so our issue is we have a lot of big wigs coming to this whole tournament thing.
Niggas that's going to fund the village.
We don't want to waste their time. So how about we thin the herd?
Battle Royale!
He's like, anybody who don't want to be here right now, raise your hand.
This is so funny.
And then like Sakura ass want to snitch.
I hate her so much. This is the one time when you really should mind your motherfucking business. And here you go interjecting yourself and
she
shit.
She about to raise her hand for another nigga. That's none of your business
at all.
And then when she about to raise her hand and shit, you see another hand pop up with a glove. I'm like, damn, she put a glove on quick. But then you find out it's Kabuto. He was just like, hey, y'all right. I don't want to be in this shit no more, so I ain't
been able to hear it since before we started, nigga. I'm out of here. Fuck this.
Yeah, so I'm good. And then you can tell Naruto was hurt because he kind of put a little bit of trust in the Kabuto, but
he did.
Yeah, he need to stop talking to strangers.
Which is why I hurt so much later on when he finds out what Kabuto is.
Yes.
That nigga is big hurt.
So he ended up leaving.
He's like, damn, I had a big brother.
And then like after that, Sakura's just like, all right, well, he did that. I still got to raise my hand. She about to raise her hand. Sasuke grabbed her shit. He said, hey, this is none of your business, bitch.
Mind your motherfucking goddamn. See, this is why I talked shit about you before, because you was all in Naruto business because he's a fucking orphan, and now you in other niggas' business. Go on somewhere.
She was just like, my nigga, you don't got control over this cursed seal.
And you ain't got control of your fucking mouth. Shut up.
Nigga, you want me to headbutt you? So we gonna raise your hand. We can get up out of this. He was like, no. What I need right now is power. The only way I'm gonna get power is if I fight strong people. You see him go into his mind, think about all the strong people. He look at Gaara. Gaara was like, Sasuke. You see fucking Neji pop up, Sasuke. You see the other nigga with the hand-me-down clothes. So he was just like, nigga, I got some shit I gotta do. You don't understand. I'm an Avenger. Stay the fuck out of my business, bitch.
You know what's so wild
about? He got right back in line. Like, damn.
You know what's so wild about all these conversations? Because even when they're having this conversation, niggas are loud as fuck in single file line. We can hear everybody in the immediate area knows that Sasuke has his curse mark now.
Like, yeah, because like my thing is, they're not fucking whispering. Uncle's over that bitch and just like, hey, we need to lock this little nigga up in a closet fast.
And she even has a mic right here at her mouth.
That nigga on the other end like, damn, bitch. I got this shit all the way up.
Like, these scenarios are supposed to be secret, and everybody is screaming at Naruto levels.
And then she said, that nigga got a forbidden jutsu on his neck, and you want him to fight? Everybody like, who got that shit? You see this nigga over here. holding his shoulder trying to hide.
Even when Kabuto was having a conversation with his thing one, even their conversation, Rock Lee and everybody else in that immediate area was right there. Y'all claim y'all whispering, y'all loud as fuck. So you can handle Sasuke.
He was like, yeah, because I'm a spy.
Orochimaru doesn't need me anymore. As he looks over at Orochimaru, loud as fuck.
And Orochimaru, who looks suspicious, winks at Kabuto.
Like Orochimaru looks like Orochimaru.
Yeah.
He looks like flesh tone Orochimaru.
That looked like the most Orochimaru. Like, if I'm cosplaying, that's what I'm rocking if I'm going to be Orochimaru. That's the most Orochimaru outfit Orochimaru can rock.
He ain't even bothered to put fucking contacts in.
No,
I can see the serpent in you.
This nigga literally took a body of a nigga that looked like him. But that is narcissistic as a bitch.
And what makes it even worse is Orochimaru.
He purposely takes over niggas' bodies with long tongues. That's wild.
He never like everything he does seems obvious. He made up an entire village of people for this event.
And nigga, and then my thing is, all of y'all niggas Leaf Village. He's rocking a Leaf Village headband, and y'all ain't thinking this nigga suspect?
What makes it worse is why y'all just now looking into Kabuto.
And my thing is, he was like, oh, well, he failed this 6 times. He was just like, oh, well, okay, well.
He always seems to pull out right before a fight.
He was like, oh, that don't make sense. Hey, look up on this nigga. She was like, no, but the backstory on this nigga, what's the backstory? You remember that orphanage where everybody fucking died? Only one person survived? It was like, that was him? Nah, that was just somebody who knows him. Why'd you tell me that?
Suspicious, right?
Why'd you tell me that, Uncle?
What, bitch? Focus up.
He was like, fuck her. Let's just literally ignore her like we do Sakura.
Facts.
And she was like, but shut up and start it. She was like,
God damn it.
Mic 1. Open up the blinds. Hurt like a bitch. You see like a scoreboard pop up.
Her head is all down and shit. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So
I am useless again.
Facts. Sakura theme song. So what was the first fight? Sakura versus Sakura.
Sasuke versus thing one.
Yeah, Yororoi.
So yeah, they go up. They meet up before they start Kakashi. This whole you can tell who's the favorite because he only ever talks to to Sasuke the entire time. Walks right up to Sasuke. Hey, don't use those eyes, bro. If you use your eyes, we're gonna have to stop you. Don't use your eyes. What am I supposed to do? Play patty cake with this nigga or something then? Like, what the fuck am I can't use my chakra at all. Yeah, we don't care. Don't do that shit. We're gonna stop you if you do.
Enjoy.
That nigga said, if you blink wrong, we stopping this shit. Mm-hmm. I better not see a flicker in your eye or it's over. Like, damn, nigga, what am I supposed to do then?
Now, I ain't gonna even lie. This fight was actually decent. So
I was kind of mad, actually. I was as mad as Rock Lee was. I'll say that. Nah, that shit.
It started off, I think he had like, this nigga put chakra in his hand and then threw a kunai with no chakra on it.
He threw them shits. Sasuke defended himself and then hit the floor. This nigga went to go stab Sasuke, right? Which this shit was hard. He stabbed it. It went through the floor. Sasuke dashed, used the kunai so he like fucking braced himself. Mm-hmm. Which I'm just like, bro, for this nigga to have that much mental like mind to be able to do that in the midst of that was hard as a bitch. Went for the leg sweep, dropped him down, got him in an arm bar. I'm like, damn, this nigga actually kind of cold for not using a drop of chakra.
Yeah, because he ended up moving, kicked him in the leg, got him in the arm bar. He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to break your shit. This nigga just put some chakra on his fucking hand, open chest that nigga. Fuck.
Imagine getting back fisted in your sternum.
Yeah, but it wasn't even a hard back fist. That shit was just like a knock on the door. That nigga said, "Bull, come in."
Damn, Sasuke, you having an asthma attack, nigga? Mm-hmm. What the fuck just happened to you? But yeah, they go square off again. He starts,
and then like soon as he ended up like doing that, he jumped back, and then he just fucking Domon Kashu this nigga, put his hand on his head,
and Sasuke's on the floor again. He's like, "What are you doing to me? Stay still."
Yeah, he just gave him. He was like, "Yeah."
Credits
in front of niggas, just Sasuke out of energy. This nigga was just the whole time. I'm just like, y'all niggas don't think this weird?
Yeah, he's a full-grown adult surrounded by other male adults who aren't doing anything. Help him.
Sasuke literally probably got all the way to like 10% chakra and finally kicked this nigga off.
Like, why you let him sit there for so long before you actually, I don't know, countered? Like, you had plenty of room to counter. But yeah, he put some more chakra in his hand, started swinging at Sasuke. All he did was graze his hair, and this nigga got weak in the knee.
Yeah, and then when
so weak.
And I think like Sasuke went for like a kick, made that nigga jump back, and then this nigga Naruto just yelled out some shit.
He's like, "Stop being a bitch!"
He's like, "If you win, you gotta kiss Sakura." This nigga, but
but he saw Rock Lee next to him, was like, "Idea."
And
that
this
light
nigga,
bulb went off.
And this nigga was just like, "Yeah, you can't stop my ultimate technique." And put chakra in his hand, just kept swinging at him. Did the same thing, nothing new. Just
Orochimaru has such high praise for these people who have one trick.
Well, my thing was he understood that if he drained all of his energy, now you gotta get shit from the curse seal.
Yeah, you do.
Which actually was smart.
Yes, very much so. He's like, this person is the worst possible matchup for Sasuke.
Yes. So then, he dodged all that shit. Then he went for a punch out of nowhere. He was like, this nigga disappeared. His kick, in my opinion, looked better than Rock Lee's. Because Rock Lee just did a standing kick up to Sasuke.
No, this nigga sent this nigga to a whole nother room with that kick.
He donkey kicked this nigga up.
Went right up, under him. He's like, I stole that first part, but from here on out, touches his spine. This is all original.
He said, give me your damn money. With 2 fingers? Out of nowhere, this nigga, he
started breaking out in hives.
He's like, this nigga got fucking ninja AIDS. And then, just think about this shit. If you just in the fans, just seeing 2 niggas just flying in the air, one behind the other.
Hovering there with 4 conversations happening.
And you're just like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And then you just see this nigga red all the way from his face and his neck. You're like, yo, what is going on? Did this nigga do that shit to him?
You know what's crazy? They were in that one spot for half the episode. Mm-hmm. And everybody around was having conversations about seeing this nigga break out in hives for half an episode.
God was no longer impressed with Sasuke at all.
He was like, this is Uchiha? Please.
And then when this curse seal was taken over, bruh, this nigga forcefully stopped ninja AIDS. That's wild.
That's absolutely. I'm gonna stop the jokes for a second. That's impressive.
Yes.
To stop that by just thinking about how much you hate Naruto.
Naruto gave you that pep talk and you don't like that nigga?
It's like, fuck that nigga. Retract it.
This nigga muscled the disease down. And then he was just like, all right, nigga, I said this was original? Check this out. Swiped on his back, went for the kick, the nigga blocked it. This nigga flipped, turned that shit to a fucking JBL clothesline into a Hogan leg drop.
Bro.
Ended that nigga, bro.
He got hit in the same spot 3 times.
Bruh, that shit was hard because it looked like once he did the kick and blocked it, when he turned around, he did a clothesline down. I thought he was going to punch.
Well, he punched first. Then he did a clothesline, and then he did a leg drop.
No, he did a backhand, didn't he? No, a clothesline. No, he did a clothesline.
He did the kick and he blocked it. Then he came back around. Looked like he was about to do another kick and back fisted him in his face. Then clotheslined him down. Then drop kicked him.
Then leg dropped this nigga.
Like, oh my God.
Shit was...
It was with so much force that Sasuke slid on the ground in the opposite direction and almost tumbled over.
And then they were just like, well, bruh, this nigga had a cloth on his mouth when you saw blood. He was coughed up that much blood.
That is bad. The cloth didn't absorb any of that.
I'm about to say, this nigga got a severe case of tuberculosis.
And we will never see him again.
Nope. And it's so crazy because after the fight, you see, right when this nigga Sasuke was about to pass out, Kakashi just popped up behind him, held him up with his knee, and everybody else just having conversation. This nigga Sasuke is breathing hard for air.
How did he do this? Bro, oh my God.
Out of breath. And this nigga, like, the whole time, you just see Orochimaru over there. This nigga Sasuke.
Ew.
That nigga was hype.
Rock Lee was so pissed. And I would be too. He's like, bro, I trained years to do this attack. He's blinked at me, and now he knows it. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? And at first, I was like, how the fuck does that work? Because I thought that the Sharingan just saw chakra flow.
No, it copied.
But it sees muscle shit as well.
Yeah, because that's why he's able to, because you remember when Rock Lee does open the gates, I think Kakashi must have learned it and then taught Sasuke that because Sasuke had that speed in the later round against Gaara.
Which is crazy. All you do is see a nigga flex muscles, and now you're able to do what they do. That Sharingan is wild.
So, the whole time you see the medical people pick up the other dude who we ain't gonna see again. And it was like, hey, we got to get Sasuke too. Kakashi's like, nah, I got him. Don't worry about it.
This is a wild card. You don't want this problem. This is well above your pay grade.
I'm telling you, if he fall asleep and this shit set off, I don't know what's going to happen.
He's going to set the infirmary off. You got to hear Boosie in the background.
You like to talk shit.
You want to run your mouth? You want some gangsters?
You want some ninjas out your motherfucking house? We'll set that bitch off.
And it's just Sasuke. Who is we? We is me.
There's two niggas up in there. So then it goes to the next fight,
which is my favorite character, Shino.
Yeah, Shino versus was it Zaku?
Yeah. Which this fight is just embarrassing from start to finish. They shouldn't have done that to this man. That was the worst matchup for him.
This nigga said, hey, bruh, which this terrified me. It's because, when he was sitting over there and you see all the bugs pop up, he was just like, hey, bruh, I'm about to fuck up your life. Nigga, this is ninja bed bugs.
Oh, God.
This shit'll run through a village.
Oh, my God. If I see a nigga with bed bugs crawling over his fucking face.
But this nigga had bed bugs with chakra on them.
Bruh, hell no. That is disgusting.
These bed bugs move like ninjas. And then he was just like, and you know my ace up my sleeve? I got roaches that ain't scared of the light cutting on. Excuse me?
You turn the lights on, they come closer.
Nigga, you got Texas roaches?
Everything's big here.
He was like, oh my gosh. So then, you see the little buzz coming behind this nigga. This nigga getting all scared.
Oh,
he was
you
like,
jump well ahead.
because I don't give a fuck about this fight. If I'm being real.
Nah, it starts, he's like, oh, I got room in this arm.
He was like, oh, one arm moves. That means I can use it after it's been broken.
For days.
Yeah, and then he took one out. He's like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
He swung at Shino. Shino blocked that shit. He's like, now catch this. Blew this nigga's eardrum off. May send him flying. And in typical fashion, stood up from the dust cloud, and everything was okay because there was a silhouette. Everything is perfectly fine.
And then right when this nigga thought shit was sweet, bruh, thousands of bugs behind him.
Out of nowhere, he's like, hey, bro, you always got to have an ace up your
He
sleeve.
said, you got a nice ultimatum. Either you use that hand that you got to blow them bugs away, but you got me behind you. Or you use that hand to blow people away, hit me with that shit, but those bugs behind you, they eat chakra. They'll drain you in less than a minute.
You hear Zarbon in the audience. Oh, my.
Kurama. Then it goes like out of nowhere. You think everything's sweet. Out of nowhere, it goes to like Kakashi and Sasuke in the back. Sasuke just sitting.
That's how unimportant that fight was.
Yep.
They went back to the main character. Yeah, he's sealing up Sasuke's curse mark.
He was just like, hey, he was like, bruh, he using blood to write all the fucking symbols and shit. And then Sasuke said, is this gonna hurt? He was like, just stand still. Is it gonna hurt? Just stand still. He was like, oh, your hand is go. This nigga looked back at Kakashi ready to talk shit. This nigga was so out of breath. He was like, hey, this shit sealed it, but it's only linked to your willpower. If you want this shit to beat you, it will. But if your will is strong enough, this seal will like hold this shit back. So I was still looking, just pass out.
Oh my God.
Then it goes back to the fight and this nigga took out his other arm. He's like, yeah, I got two now. And you know what happens when I got two? A backstory.
Oh my God. Such the useless, typical anime backstory.
This nigga literally stole some food, tried to run, caught into a dead end. He was like, oh, I'm at a dead end. And niggas showed up. He was like, oh no, consequences. Got the fuck beat out his ass. And Orochimaru watched the whole thing.
Didn't stop it at all.
He could have been the hero, but he was like, nah, I'd rather take a person's despair and use it to my advantage.
I need him to be miserable before I take full advantage of children. What? Okay.
Then this nigga put like a fucking Bluetooth vacuum cleaner in his palms.
How far does that shit go? Like I'm curious like how his structure is set up now.
Yeah.
Like all we saw was it through his forearms and biceps. We don't know what else is interconnected in his torso at all.
Yep. So this nigga pulled out the other one. He was ready to use that shit. That nigga said, "Yeah, let's go." This nigga's about to shoot that bitch. Nigga, that shit looked so painful.
It was so painful. All he could say was, "Huh." The shock of it all. I'm imagining it was so painful, and the shock from it was so severe. He didn't feel it.
Yeah, that adrenaline on a million.
Exactly. Like your forearms being blown off from the inside. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. He see that
He
shit.
was like, "Bro, what happened?" He was like, "Yo, check your hands. You see how the bugs clogged up the hole in the middle of both hands just to make sure." Because he was just like, "Nah, I think that you might be bullshitting and bluffing with that other arm. So I'm going to clog that shit up too."
You know what's crazy? Those bugs are strong as fuck. To clog that shit up and not be blown out at all. They were still just chilling, having a picnic in his palm. Mm-hmm. Hell no.
So then this nigga ended up losing, and then everybody just like, "Yo, where the fuck them bugs come from?" And Neji said, and he said, "Byakugan, nigga, they in him."
Gave a whole backstory if there was a clan of people who made an agreement with insects, and the agreement is they can have the person's chakra.
I'll be your vessel, and you can nest inside me
and give you full control over the insects. That is a wild fucking setup there. And that's the last we ever hear of Shino.
Yep.
So sad. For such a great character. Could have been an ultimate spy.
Yep. That was it.
That was it.
And then the next fight was Kankuro versus the other nigga, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which
another one that lasted literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, Kankuro versus Luffy.
His structure is so weird. I had the same thought about Orochimaru. Because he explains his shit. The fight starts, and before Kankuro can blink, wraps around Kankuro and is like, "I can disconnect my joints and make myself flexible." That don't explain your bones. Your bones aren't that loose, nigga. What?
Shit, I guess it was. And then he was just like, "Hey, my nigga, either you surrender, or I'm gonna snap your neck." That nigga Kankuro said, "Snap that bitch."
He really did. He was like,
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Even the fucking referee was like, "I should have stopped that before now." That nigga's. Oh wait.
Then you see his head dangling. That bitch turn around like the Exorcist, and it's a fucking puppet. And this nigga Kankuro was the fucking shit on a puppet back.
That's such a hard ass. Like there's so many people in Naruto that are perfect for spying that never spy. The only people that actually spy in the show that I can remember are Ino's family, because they have like the mind transfer shit. Shikamaru could be a perfect spy. Shino could be a perfect spy. Kankuro could be a perfect. Like there's so many people that just they don't utilize it as spies.
Well, we can say that maybe they had missions where they did it. We just don't know because they kind of like skipped everybody else's missions
and went straight to Naruto screaming into the abyss.
Mm-hmm. So then, while he's still wrapped up around the doll wraps around him.
Starts crumbling his shit. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Bro, I quit. Please stop. No." It's like, yeah, bro. How fucking strong are those puppets to carry a full-grown nigga on his back like that? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Because Kankuro is not a small dude.
No.
Like, he's grown man height.
So I thought that was very like strategic. That's why Naruto, the show before Shippuden, was all about strategy. And they kind of throw that out the window in Shippuden, which is okay. They still got some strategy. I ain't gonna say they don't.
It's not nearly as good as like even these little 6-episode block we watched. There were strategies happening. Like, let's be real, Shino's not the strongest nigga. This nigga's good though.
Yeah, most definitely. So their fight was over, and now the next fight is
the worst fight in the fucking Chunin exams.
You know what's so bad? Is that shit started off all right though. Because like I'll explain why I say it went all right. But they went to so much backstory for them too, which was ridiculous.
It just made no sense. Like, why go? Here's my thing. You have characters like Shino. You have like Shino's backstory was Neji and Rock Lee having a conversation about how there were these people who had contracts with bugs. That's the end of his backstory. There was so much interesting shit that could have been told there, but you wasted an episode and a half talking about Sakura's forehead. What are we doing?
Yeah. And then you see them going about their backstory, and then you see them in like a class for kunoichis, and they were just like, all right, what we're going to teach you today is the process of removing unwanted dirt and garbage. And then the other thing is being able to defeat a monster and using the right jutsu to use the temperature to be able to skin it and be able to cook it up. You're like, is this bitch going to teach us cooking and cleaning? Don't try to fucking lie to us. I know what that is.
We're going to make sure that we're going to teach you how to be a perfect housewife.
Yes.
Oh, God. What?
I was like, okay.
How does that help with my ninja abilities? It helps your man. What? So when Sasuke finally gets home after being gone for months, he's comfortable.
Yeah.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, we're going to set you up for life. So then you see their fight. Now, the reason why I said it actually started off decent is because you see like Sakura go up to her, and I think she went for like 2 kicks, and Ino jumped back. And then she threw like kunai, and fucking Ino dodged the kunai, grabbed one of them, threw one back, and then she threw another one to deflect it. And then she started running at her, did the clone jutsu. She was trying to pay attention to see what the right one was, made them all disappear, stole off on her. That was it.
That was the fight.
And then backstory. Today on Kunoichis, we're going to teach you how to read a magazine. I was like, yo, these bitches
she really,
shit.
that strategy she did with those clones was actually hard. Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm going to put chakra on my feet to make sure I sprint faster, but I'm only going to do it with the 2 clones and not myself, so they get ahead of me and cause a diversion. So when they poof away and the smoke all dissipates in front of her face, I'm going to clock her shit.
That was smart.
Even Kakashi's like, damn, I don't even think Sasuke would be able to apply chakra that well. Mm-hmm. And that was it, because she depleted her chakra pool. With 2 clones and some chakra manipulation.
Yep, that was it.
And then backstory ensues. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm cool.
And then it just showed backstory. Them bitches just standing there. And then she was just like, let's put on our headbands. Ino was like, accessories.
This symbolizes how serious I'm taking this fight.
Then she threw 1 punch. Ino threw an uppercut to stop that shit. Backstory.
This is worse than any backstory from Bleach.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was just so useless.
I was so bad that I skipped most of it.
I was like doing shit while I was playing, so I didn't skip it. And I wanted to see if there was some type of redeeming quality within this. It won't. Not even a smidge. And again, it only proves the point that I keep stating. Ino was a great friend. Sakura, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, because when you see on the backstory, when those 3 girls was messing with Sakura, Ino grabbed some flowers and threw them bitches like a kunai in that bitch mouth. She would have been dead.
Yeah. Ooh, just imagine 3 kunai to the, oh my God.
To the top of the mouth.
Oh, yeah. If you ain't dead, you disfigured.
Yeah.
Something's going wrong now.
Yeah, now you got a lisp.
Yeah, it's just like she was there for you. She was the first friend you had. She defended you from bullies. She taught you. She made sure that you were straight.
She gave you that ribbon to be able to hide that big ass monstrous forehead. How is your forehead so big it got an echo? That don't make sense on how that happens.
Sound bounces back at me. I hear me as clear as I said it off your forehead.
My nigga, if Zaku would have shot her in the forehead, that shit would have bounced back and destroyed him.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. That's her real superpower. You talking about the sound village? She need to be one of them. Just bounce vibrations off your forehead and destroy your whole village. Pain.
Hell no, her forehead is Earth style. She took off her headband. Doton.
This bitch's head butts the ground and causes a mudslide.
Shut up, bro!
You ruined my livelihood.
They feel that shit in another anime.
Nah, you thought these niggas could destroy planets. Just let her headbutt your village. It's over.
You think the Saiyans landing?
I'm trying to tell you. It's over. Them 2 fingers Nappa had ain't nothing in comparison to this forehead.
So then they just sitting there out of nowhere for no reason at all. They start talking shit and Ino just cut off her hair and then threw it at Sakura.
This part made me mad too, because Sakura was talking all that big shit about if you train more instead of caring more about your hair, maybe you would be as strong as I am. That's why I caught up to you. Sakura,
you cut your hair 7 hours ago.
Literally before this, you wash your hair in rice water. Mm-hmm. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm about to say, you cut your hair for necessity.
Exactly.
She did her shit for a statement. And if I'm being real, strategy. Because when she threw her hair, you just thinking it was that. And she made you think that she was going to do the mind transfer technique. And she called that shit out. You moved and you went right into her trap, which was a long string of her hair with chakra on it and made you stand still.
Brilliant strategy.
Yeah.
She knew, this bitch is going to already, she's so fucking book smart. She knows about my technique already. Noah's going to be slow and probably ain't going to catch her because she's going to move. And she's going to move right where my hair is already. Got you, bitch.
And got her there, and then she did the mind transfer technique.
Caught her shit all the way up. And then about to raise her hand out of nowhere. Believe it!
His voice. That's what I was saying. Like, bruh, it's a possibility that you might go off about this nigga being an orphan because he is so annoying to her that she got a split personality that broke a jutsu, a fucking ultimate jutsu.
She started boxing Ino in her thoughts. Like, oh my God. That is so wild. And you know how to transfer back to herself? It's like, bruh, you got a fox spirit in you, bitch. Are you the Nine-Tails? Hell no. What is that? I ain't never been in nobody who had two personalities.
Her like fucking inside of herself is just a big ass forehead.
That was a brick wall on her forehead.
the one forehead beast.
No wonder she ain't never it is like talking to a brick wall trying to inform Sakura of how dumb she is. Because her forehead is a fucking brick wall.
But nah, she understands everything. She got a lot of space. So then while Ino inside her soul, Sakura ends up taking over and kicking her out.
Yeah, that's some willpower. I'm not going to lie.
Which in turns, these girls just sitting here, they tired. They're just like, all right, let's go. Let's get back to throwing them things. Because they've been fighting for like 15 minutes now.
Crazy.
But all it was backstory. So after that, they got out. They just ran up. Both exchanged one punch. Which I ain't going to lie. That shit looked like a car crash.
Yeah, that shit was bad. It was really bad. It looked like they ran into a brick wall.
And they both just passed out.
Double KO. They ain't even the referee literally seen them knock each other out. Didn't even give a moment for one of them to get up. I was like, they both done.
You know what's so funny is I laughed hard at this part. When the referee first showed up, we didn't even talk about this. This nigga showed up. And niggas understood it. And if you watch that shit in English, it looked like he's talking.
Yes.
And he's coughing.
Yes.
This nigga like fight. I was like, damn. So then after that fight, what's the next fight? I can't remember.
The next fight is gonna be one of the worst fights in this fucking shit. 10-10.
Okay, 10-10 tomorrow. It ain't the worst fight. It's just a one-sided mauling.
That's why I say it's one of the worst fights. At least Sakura had a back and forth. 10-10 just ended up on this bitch's fucking fan.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
It was so bad. All that weapons training to end up on a fucking
just to get that shit blown away is wild.
So that was like the worst matchup for her. Who would she have won against?
She done won against a couple of people. I think she probably could have. She'd have gave Neji, Jesus. She'd have gave Shikamaru a run. She'd have definitely gave Naruto a run. She would have beat Sakura and Ino
easily.
She probably would have beat both of those weird looking dudes from who came with Kabuto.
Yeah, they won't shit. Well, it depends on how, because I don't know how like fast or whatever she is. He seemed to be pretty decent at hand to hand. The first dude, anyway.
One hand. That nigga didn't use other hands.
I don't know about that second dude seemed really like quick on the draw.
That's true. But I think he would have underestimated 10-10. Like you seen Gara and all them and how much they had talked about. So you was like you didn't underestimate Conqueror at all. You went straight for him. You was like, I'm not gonna let you use that shit on your back.
True.
So it's a possibility. You don't see 10-10 with nothing. You don't know what she got. So you're probably gonna be like, all right, what is she coming with?
That bitch just got a scroll in her back pocket. And that's her jutsu.
Yeah, that's it. So I think she'd have beat a couple people, but tomorrow was just a horrible matchup for her.
That was one of the worst for her.
Like that is the worst. I think maybe not the worst. Gar is the worst.
Oh God, yes. The Hidden Leaf Village is hilarious to me because it was. I feel like it's very clear they were trying not to have Hidden Leaf versus Hidden Leaf.
Yeah,
but it was hard to do that because there were 9 rookies from the Hidden Leaf Village there, on top of a handful of other niggas. It's like at a certain point we have to have hit and leave versus hit and leave.
Yes.
Because we got 3 sound ninjas. Like even the dudes that was with Kabuto were technically hit and leave.
Yes.
So it's like we got 11 hit and leave niggas. Like over half of them are hit and leave, and the rest of them are sprinkled in. It's like they gonna have to fight eventually.
Shit, they had 12 hidden leaf, nigga. That's ridiculous. That's too much. So
Talk about home field advantage.
that's what Leaf was just trying to assert dominance on other villages. That's what they was really doing.
Yes, that's why. Because my thing is, are all the tuning exams always at the hidden leaf?
More than likely.
Because I remember this one. Yes, I remember the one they had where Naruto and Shippuden. Did Naruto fight Konohamaru
Mm-hmm.
and won?
Leaf.
That was in the leaf.
And Boruto was in the leaf.
Like all of them are in the leaf. Like that's crazy. Like how the fuck does that work? Y'all keep talking about this is to strengthen alliances among villages, but all of them keep taking place in one place. Mm-hmm. That's like the Olympics always being in China.
Yeah, they were just, they was really asserting dominance, but they did not predict Gaara.
I don't think anybody could predict Gaara. He was like the best kept secret.
Yeah, bro, that nigga went over there and he was the assertion. That nigga just was, he was a walking promotion for the Sand Village.
If it wasn't for the fact that you have to have 3 people for the tuning exams, they would have just sent Gaara.
He'd have walked by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm about to put my mask back on. Well, nah, I'm going to go to Publix first and drop off water, and then I'm going out and I'm turning up today.
This nigga not gonna be the same person next time y'all hear him. If we ever hear him again.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come back up vegetable. I'm just playing.
It's gonna be recording from the hospital.
Yeah.
This week, Willie can't talk. He's in a coma.
No, I ain't gonna make no joke on that. But it is what it is.
But yeah, we will see y'all possibly next week.
Possibly.